Hey everyone, tonight we're talking about something truly good that happened in the often frustrating world of government bureaucracy. It's a story that brings a glimmer of hope to those who have served our country and often find themselves entangled in red tape and endless forms. The Supreme Court actually sided with veterans. Yes, you heard that right. In a rare and commendable move, the highest court in the land took a stand for those who have sacrificed so much for our nation. That's right, for once, the highest court in the land looked at the men and women who served our country and said, "You deserve better." This isn't just a symbolic gesture, it's a powerful statement that acknowledges the immense value of their service. This decision wasn't about some abstract legal theory, it was about real benefits, real money, that will make a real difference in the lives of veterans who have given so much. Imagine the relief and the sense of justice these veterans must feel, knowing that their sacrifices are finally being recognized in a tangible way. We're talking about the GI Bill, a program designed to help veterans transition back to civilian life with the education and training they need to thrive. This bill has been a cornerstone of veteran support for decades, providing opportunities for higher education, vocational training, and other essential services. But for years, veterans who served multiple tours, who stepped up again and again, were being shortchanged. These are individuals who have faced the harshest conditions, who have put their lives on the line repeatedly, and yet they were not receiving the full benefits they were promised. Their service wasn't being fully recognized when it came to accessing these crucial benefits. This oversight has caused significant hardship for many veterans, leaving them without the support they need to rebuild their lives after service. Thankfully, the Supreme Court stepped in and fixed that. This ruling ensures that veterans who have served multiple tours will now receive the full benefits they deserve. It's a monumental win for those who have given so much, and it sets a precedent for how we treat our veterans moving forward. This decision is a reminder that justice can prevail, and that the voices of those who serve will not be ignored. The GI Bill is supposed to be a promise kept, a solemn vow made to those who put their lives on the line for their country. It's a commitment that says, you serve your country, and in return, your country will support you in building a better future. You serve your country, you earn support for your future. This support is meant to help you transition back into civilian life, to pursue higher education, to start a new career, and to provide for your family. It's a lifeline that should be straightforward and accessible. But the situation was messy. There were different versions of the GI Bill, different eligibility rules, and veterans who served across different periods were getting caught in a bureaucratic maze. The paperwork was overwhelming, the rules were confusing, and the process was anything but user-friendly. Imagine serving your country, coming home, and then having to jump through hoops and fight tooth and nail just to get the education benefits you were promised. It's a struggle that no veteran should have to endure. The emotional toll of navigating this system can be devastating. That was the reality for far too many veterans. They found themselves entangled in red tape, facing delays and denials that made accessing their benefits feel like an impossible task. The frustration and disappointment were palpable. The system was so convoluted that many veterans simply gave up, assuming they weren't eligible for the full support they deserved. They felt abandoned by the very nation they had served so selflessly. The sense of betrayal was profound. This wasn't just an inconvenience, it was a fundamental failure to honor our commitment to those who served. Veterans took to the streets, rallied and protested, demanding the benefits they had earned. Their voices echoed a collective frustration and a call for justice. This is America, for crying out loud. We put a man on the moon. We have achieved incredible feats of innovation and progress. Surely we can figure out how to give veterans the damn benefits they earned. It's time to cut through the red tape, simplify the process, and ensure that every veteran receives the support they deserve. Let's honor our promise and make the GI Bill a true testament to our gratitude and respect for those who have served. Enter Jim Rudisil, an Army veteran who served this country across 3 separate periods, totaling 8 years of service. Jim's journey is one of dedication, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to his country. He enlisted with a sense of duty and honor, serving in various capacities and locations, each time answering the call of his nation. His service record is a testament to his resilience and patriotism, qualities that would later define his fight for justice. After completing his service, Jim wanted to use his hard-earned GI Bill benefits to further his education. He had dreams of advancing his career and contributing to society in new ways. However, when he approached the VA to apply for these benefits, he was met with an unexpected roadblock. The VA told him he had hit a limit. They said he'd reached the maximum 36 months of benefits, even though he had served for much longer. This news was not only disappointing but also confusing. How could someone who had given so much be told that they had reached a cap on their benefits? Jim felt a deep sense of injustice. He had sacrificed years of his life, and now he was being told that his service didn't count for more. It was a slap in the face, and thankfully, Jim decided to fight back. He knew that this wasn't just about him, it was about all veterans who might face the same issue. Jim began to research, consult legal experts, and gather support from fellow veterans. His determination was unwavering, and he was ready to take on the system that he felt was failing those who had served. His case, Rudisill vs. McDonough, went all the way to the Supreme Court. This was no small feat. It required immense effort, resources, and a strong legal team. In a landmark decision, the court sided with Jim. The ruling was a monumental moment, not just for Jim, but for all veterans who had served multiple periods. They said, in no uncertain terms, that veterans like Jim, who served multiple periods, were being denied the full benefits they were entitled to. The court's decision was clear. The sacrifices made by these veterans deserved full recognition and support. This ruling set a precedent and sent a powerful message to the VA and other institutions. This wasn't just a victory for Jim Rudisill, it was a victory for veterans across the country. It highlighted the importance of standing up for what is right and ensuring that those who serve are given the respect and benefits they deserve. Jim's fight brought about a significant change, and his story continues to inspire veterans and advocates nationwide. So, what does this Supreme Court decision actually mean for veterans? In a nutshell, it means more money for education, more opportunities for advancement, and a chance to build a brighter future. The VA has announced new policies that expand access to GI Bill benefits, making it easier for veterans to get the support they deserve. No more arbitrary limits, no more bureaucratic nightmares, just a clear path to utilize the benefits that were promised. Under these new rules, veterans who served multiple periods can now access up to 48 months of education benefits, a significant increase from the previous 36-month cap. That's an extra year of school, an extra year of job training, an extra year to invest in themselves and their future. This is huge. Section 5. Navigating the new benefits landscape. Now I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, John, but dealing with the VA is about as much fun as a root canal. And look, you're not wrong. The VA hasn't always had the best track record when it comes to making things easy for veterans. But here's the good news. They're actually trying to make this process as painless as possible. They know they messed up in the past, and they're working to streamline the system and make it easier for veterans to access their benefits. For many veterans, the VA will automatically update their benefits without them having to lift a finger. For others, there's a simple application process, and the VA is providing clear guidance and support every step of the way. Section 6. 48 months to a brighter future. Think about what an extra year of education or training can mean. It could be the difference between struggling to find a job and landing a career. It could be the opportunity to learn new skills, start a business, or pursue a lifelong passion. This isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about investing in the future of those who have sacrificed so much for our country. It's about acknowledging their service not just with words, but with tangible support that can change their lives for the better. Section 7. Application process, simple and supportive. So, how can veterans actually access these expanded benefits? It's easier than you might think. The VA has set up a dedicated hotline and website with all the information you need. You can call 1-888-GI-BILL-1 to speak to a representative who can answer your questions and help you through the process. Don't let the fear of bureaucracy stop you from getting what you deserve. The VA is here to help, and there are also veteran service organizations across the country that can provide guidance and support. Section 8. Spreading the word, no veteran left behind. This is a victory worth celebrating, but it's not over yet. There are still veterans out there who don't know about these expanded benefits, who might be missing out on the support they've earned. That's where we all come in. Share this information with any veterans you know. Post it on social media. Let's make sure that every single veteran who is eligible for these benefits knows how to access them. Section 9. Investing in veterans. Investing in America. When we invest in our veterans, we're not just doing the right thing, we're doing the smart thing. We're investing in our communities, our economy, and our future. Veterans are some of the most dedicated, hardworking, and resilient people you'll ever meet. They have the skills, the experience, and the drive to make a real difference in the world. Let's give them the support they need to reach their full potential. Let's honor their service by empowering them to build a brighter future for themselves, their families, and our nation. That's the America I want to live in. An America where we keep our promises to those who have served. An America where every veteran has the opportunity to thrive.